LoTR show? Lord of the Rings. Sanctum. Thank you. You want me to fight with you about Lord of the Rings? I can't talk about Lord... Oh, God, you're gonna make me talk about Lord of the Rings. Thank you, Mr. Scat, for interrupting me. I don't want to talk about Lord of the Rings on stream. I have negative opinions. And they're not well received by the internet. Okay, Lord of the Rings show. Interested because I assume it will have a high budget and the scenes and everything will be cool. Let me formulate how I want to approach. Let me get my thoughts together on it, and let me kill these scabs. Oh, and there's alcohol right now. We gotta deal with the alcohol first. The budget for them is gonna make spectacular battle scenes. Right? Say what you about Game of Thrones, same thing, right? Like even the later seasons they kind of suck, but the fight with Jon Snow charging, right, is dope, right? Like standing by himself, it's a cool scene. Like, it's a really cool scene, and I'm appreciative that they shot it, and I'm appreciative, like, everybody, you can tell everybody doing it was stoked about it, and it's upsetting that the writers are the reason that everything got screwed up. Lord of the Rings, I feel like, is going to be the same way. It's going to be amazing in so many ways. The people portraying the characters are going to do a great job. Set design is going to be on point. Music score is going to be probably one of the most beautiful things we've heard in a long time. And the story is probably going to be a dumpster fire. Because people are going to be focused on the wrong things in the story as writers. New World, great example. Amazon is just having trouble delivering stories. I think Wheel of Time surprised me. I went into it with a very open mind. I was not happy with the Critical Role animated shorts. I was hoping that would be a lot better than it was, given who was involved. I also just kind of watched it at a weird point in my life, so. But yeah, anyways, Lord of the Rings. My issues with Lord of the Rings. The book, number one, from a writing perspective, Tolkien spends way too much time on, like, he's the Stanley Kubrick of writers. He puts so much dead space in writing that, like, with detail, that you have to reread something 18 times to understand exactly where, like, the little detail that you're missing. You're like, I don't understand why this is going on. And then we watch the movies and they throw it all out anyways, right? Like, I don't understand why the Entmoot got cut as much as it did. And I know it's in the extended cut. I know it's in the extended cut a little bit. It's fine. But the book version of what happens with Merry and Pippin, with Treebeard, gets cut out of the entire film. And it's so weird to me, because that detail, like, it's that, right? He writes so much detail that the people who literally made a film about it missed probably one of the most crucial plot lines in that book, which is the idea of, it's good from two perspectives reaching each other. Chaotic good and lawful good, right? That's Treebeard and Merry and Pippin, right? They intersect as forces. And they show how people and like civilization and nature can coexist peacefully. And instead we get a half-ass rush job, and then we get a stupid scene with like, hey, look, Gimli wanted to eat the smoked ham. And it's funny, but like it loses the emotional gut punch, and the whole like man versus nature theme that the books did such a good job sewing, but also took, 900 pages to get to the fucking point, which I also just then took 3 minutes to get to the point on that. Oh, we need to extract. We have 5 minutes left. So that is my kind of unfiltered opinion on Lord of the Rings, as a book series, as a movie, in as politically correct way as I can put it. Because I have no desire to ever reread Lord of the Rings. I will rewatch it, though, because it is an amazing piece of filmography. But they miss so many of the details that make the story so much better. And they include stupid details because movies. So like Eowyn and Aragorn, I felt was really overplayed in the movie. Versus what it wasn't. Like, it's that stuff, right? They added they upped the love interest when Eowyn was just this badass fighter. Like, that was like, she was more like Shield Maiden than doe-eyed Aragorn. Too many fan. I'm sorry, guys. There's 8 different versions of Aragon in things. Oh yeah, that too. Like, just it's a massive chunk of time. Right, it's the entirety of Frodo's upbringing. Rip oh my god, Aragon, greatest book series. Worst movie. Hey guys, we're doing a fantasy movie. Yeah. There's multiple races. Okay, cool. We're just gonna get rid of the extra races because it's too much production cost. Are the extra races crucial to the book? Don't know. Didn't read too far ahead. We didn't read the second book yet, but they're not important in the first book, so we don't need to worry about things like dwarves and elves. It's fine. How do you cut a race of people out of an entire movie like that are crucial to the plot? Mind-boggling. That being said, I do like the Lord of the Rings films. I appreciate Tolkien's influence on fantasy. I'm very appreciative of it. The dwarves were so crucial. They're literally the entire point of the second book. This is what pissed me off. I watched the movie, and I'm sitting there, and I'm like, I get to the end of it, and I'm like, whoa. I also, by the way, played the PS2 game, which was equally as bad as the movie. And, like, you get to the part where they're, like, leaving, and you're like, wait, but they're supposed to link up with the dwarves. That's where he, like, starts unlocking his power and building a coalition. You know, it's real young teenager, you're a young adult, like, coming of age bull crap, but it needs something more. It needs more oomph in the book.